Hi. So, yeah, something big's happened last Friday, just before like 5 o'clock. I got a phone call and I was offered a date for first stage of lower surgery. And I took it. It's in 5 days. It's on the 13th of January. Okay, so I'm really nervous. I'm going in for 10ish. I'm second on the list. I will update you when I'm awake enough. Hello. Apparently it all went to plan. Hopefully go home tomorrow instead of Monday, which I'm excited about. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm so happy it's done. The surgery went well. There was a slight issue with a hematoma.
Gassy. Yesterday was horrific, to be honest. It was painful. I really wanted to go home. I was almost feeling like I regretted putting myself through this, but today I'm a lot more positive. I'm going out tired.
I'm still here. Today one of the surgeons came by to check on what was going on and squeezed out the last of the hematoma. The pain, we're getting there. It's all good. I'm gonna be fine. The right side just started swelling up again really bad. It was incredibly painful, so I had a lot of morphine. I had to go back in for surgery. I'm so relieved that everything seems to be on the up again and it's going well. Still got the cannula. I just had the drain out. Oh my god, there was so much in there. Oh, that stung and I could still feel it. I can still feel it, but it's out, but it was deep. We're going home. 6 days. We're supposed to be here for 3. We're in the car. My genitals hurt, but we're in the car. I'm home. I'm in bed. I'm comfy. The love of my life is in the doorway. I can't even like bend over and sort out my socks or cover my feet over with the blanket and stuff. It's really weird. The most annoying thing right now is the mobility and also the flip flow catheter. I'm still walking around like I shat myself. I don't need to go like one, well I'm going one at a time, and I'm dressed, I have shorts on. I feel way more normal today, like way more normal. Hey, it is my penis birthday. Well, it was 3 days ago. Hey guys, it's Jamie and I am now a whole year post-op. A whole 1 year since I had lower surgery. Actually, I was 1 year 3 days ago, but today marks 1 year post the second surgery, so I'm kind of like a whole year complete all of that shit that went down last year. But yeah, I can't believe that a year has just gone so fast and I'm 1 year post-op and I keep saying a year. I'm so sorry. I also can't believe that I used to be skinnier back then than I am now. Like, I still feel pretty skinny, but I'm nowhere near as skinny as I was then. I feel like lower surgery, once the like main healing and settling bit is over, is a very strange thing to do updates on. It's not like I'm gonna whip it out and show you a before and after comparison like I did with T or top surgery. You know, with top surgery I was all like, this is how my nipples look and how they're healing, and they haven't fallen off yet. And they haven't fallen off yet. But replacing the word nipples with balls doesn't quite have the same ring to it. But you know, I felt like 1 year was a very important thing to commemorate. It was a massive deal getting lower surgery. It's not had like the same like day-to-day impact on my life that top surgeries had, but oh my god, it's changed things a lot, like for the positive, and it was just a huge thing to go for. And that little montage at the beginning, making that, brought back a lot of feels. Both good and bad, mostly just relief that that bit was over and like I can just get on with living my life almost after I get balls. I'm nearly there. Except the next surgeries are nowhere near as intense as the first one. Thank goodness for that. So yeah, 1 year on and I am so happy with my results. I have like no regrets over the surgery I got, over the options within metoidioplasty surgery that I chose. I am just really happy with how things turned out. I'm really happy with the effect it's had on how I feel about myself. There are options when you get metoidioplasty surgery. I will leave a link down below to a video that explains if you get everything, and then you can kind of pick and choose within that pretty much what you get. Basically, I opted for no urethral lengthening, meaning that I do not stand to pee It just wasn't something that was important to me. But I did get a scrotum created, and what I'm waiting on now is getting the testicular implants. But currently I say that I have balls anyway, because empty ball sack just sounds a bit weird. I'm really happy about my decision to not get urethral lengthening. I'm very glad I didn't go for it. I ummed and ahed over it for a while in the lead up to my consultation and kind of finalising what stages and what type of metoidioplasty I would like. But in the end, I decided to not go for it because it was a whole other big surgery. Like the second stage that I'd be waiting for now would have been even bigger than the first stage, and that just stressed me out. Peeing is not something I've ever felt dysphoric about. I would never use a public urinal anyway, and it came with just an increased risk of complications when you have urethral lengthening that just weren't worth it for me personally. But yeah, everything healed really well, and at my post-op appointments, even the surgeon and one of the nurses commented on how well I had healed. Well done. Especially given the complications I had, hematoma, arterial bleed, lots of blood, lots of pain, ooey ooey ooh. You can go watch my updates if you want to know more about that. But yeah, it's all looking good. It took about 6 months to kind of settle down, but even since I made a 6-month update, things have just like continued to, I don't know, like just feel more natural, and I want to say stretchy and just loosen up. I think that's the only way I can describe it. It's very similar to top surgery. When you have top surgery, your chest is going to feel really tight for a while. When you have lower surgery, everything down there is going to feel really tight for a while and just very like kind of constricted, I don't know, like that, like everything's a bit, the scars feel very tight and quite hard. There are numb areas for a while, but in the last 6 months everything has just loosened up, settled down. I have no numb areas whatsoever apart from a tiny little patch on a thick piece of scar I have. But when I say thick piece of scar, like you wouldn't even tell I have scars down there unless you really inspected it. But yeah, full sensation, which is fantastic. I think having surgery on that area, there's always just this like fear of like, what if I can't feel anything anymore? Like what if the nerves just don't work? I don't know if it's a genuine concern, but it was just something that I was like, what if I can't feel it? Like that would be so not cool. But it was incredibly weird having numb patches for a while. And when I say numb patches, it was mostly on like the ball sack area. It's just weird. It's such a sensitive part of your body that like having numb areas on your body is weird anyway, but like on this uber sensitive area, just numbness was a very strange sensation that I'm very glad is now past. Although we'll probably come back when I have the testicular implants done. Anyway, it's odd, but it's gone now, but it'll probably come back again. I'm just gonna stop talking about this. In my opinion, everything looks great, functions great, no complaints. The London team are fantastic at what they do. I have a lot to thank them for, so thank you. The complications I had were not their fault. It just happens sometimes when you have surgery. But lower surgery really taught me that shit can go really, really wrong and look very bad and still turn out great. Going to the toilet is very hard after surgery, particularly when surgery is on like the lower region of your body. Skin can go incredibly purple and still return back to being completely normal. And I have the most supportive partner and family. Honestly, my fiance slept on the floor of a hospital for 6 days. I'm never going to be able to thank her enough for all the support she gave me during that week in hospital and looking after me at home. Like, she is a queen, guys, seriously. And my family and also her family were also hugely supportive. And finally, thank you to you guys as well. When I shared my first lower surgery vlog, the response I got and the support I got was absolutely incredible. So thank you so much. But yeah, now it's just getting on with getting myself some balls. Like, I'm really apprehensive about the next stage of surgery. I don't want more surgery. I've talked about it in a previous video. But the next stages are like apparently super simple. Like, I won't even really need to stay overnight probably. I won't need a catheter, that kind of thing. It's just popping in the balls and that's it. Has to be done in 2 stages for me because I just had to be awkward. And yeah, I've heard through the grapevine I might be looking at March, April time this year, potentially. It's nice to kind of have that rough idea in my head. I can start mentally preparing and just don't want it, but I'm just gonna have to do it because putting it off isn't gonna make it any better. It needs to happen, so just get on with it. I will of course be vlogging the next stages of surgery and talking to you guys about it and sharing it. Not gonna be as dramatic or big a deal as the first one because that was the whole like actually like penis one. This is just the balls. This is really weird. These are really weird videos to make, just talking about my dick. Okay, that's everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with me on this penis journey over the past year. It's been an interesting one. And 1 year later, I am really happy. Like, just, I'm very glad I did it. It sucked at the time, but it's so worth it. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can leave them down below or check out any of my social medias where you can DM me messages if you don't want them to be public, because I'm planning on doing a second Q&A in the future because the first one just didn't quite cover everything that you guys have been asking. So yeah, send me your questions if you've got any. Links to a playlist of all my previous lower surgery videos down below as well if you just want to go watch the whole journey or aspect of it, I don't know, whatever you want to do. And yeah, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye.
We'll never take it down to the anesthesia room. Who said anesthesia? It's your fault.
When you were taken down to the anaesthesia room,
remember what I was gonna say.
pumping circulation, boots multiple times a minute.
There's something going on.